There you go. Get ready, Miss Chronic. Fasten your seatbelt.
Fasten our seatbelts,
Get
everybody.
ready to go.
It's coming down the pipeline.
I thought they say you look bigger on TV. I look like I look smaller.
This Wonka vision there that we've got going on there. You've been put into the Mike TV factor.
That's right. And I'm like shining bright like a diamond.
That's pretty wild the way
That's why I wore the
my
white
shirt's
shirt.
doing with the blues.
Chong holding it down in the back.
Yeah.
Chong always holding it
Getting
down in
it
the back.
in.
What if we got?
Getting close. Give everybody a chance to get us together here.
There you go. Miss Chronic is live and in charge here on the Grinder Live on today's. Who's got the date? I don't even know what day it is.
It is the June 19th.
June 19th, 6/19/2019. There you go. It's getting up to be almost 2020 all the time.
This month is flying by.
Don't rush it.
I don't want to rush it. I'm like, slow down.
Yeah. So let me just go ahead and say something there, Miss Chronic. Let me share it to my page.
Well, yeah, so we're real excited. This is actually our Monday. We shoot live here at the Grinder starting today on Wednesday to Sunday. So this is our Monday. So we're real excited about getting everything started. We've got some great guests this evening joining us. They're actually our neighbors right around the corner. Mm-hmm. So we're real excited to have Hazy Dispensary here with us this evening. And we just got a lot of things on the horizon. And what do you got to think about this weather, man? I was in bed last night and my body was shaking at 2 a.m. I thought the walls was going to come down at 2 o'clock in the morning. Mother Nature's taking it out on us, aren't they?
Oh, man.
Yeah, if it was last night, I think I slept through that. Because I didn't.
I was like, the whole house was shaking and shook my heart. And I was like, it's horrible outside.
As a dispensary owner, I don't think we're having too much fun with all the rain. It seems like with all the rain, it's like you got those couple days, you're like, all the rain, nobody's coming out. And then all of a sudden, bam, you get hit the rest of the days when the sun's out. So,
Right. So we have Jovan and Ty here from Hazy Leaf, which is, what's the address of it? The
address is 4223 Northwest 10th in the Suite 101. So, yeah, it's like right there, Northwest 10th in Meridian. So.
There you go. The Hazy Leaf sign outside, or is that what we see on the building right there at the top of the building there?
Yes, sir.
Nice, very nice.
That's our baby.
Yes, it is.
That's awesome, man. So how long have you been rocking and rolling over there at the Hazy Leaf?
So officially, we've been open since February, but you know the dream started way before then to get the doors open. So, so with it being June, it's been 4 months. 4 months we've been open.
So where's the dream start? You say it started much before there. Like, rewind it a little bit before you open the door. What brings you into the space?
So I say by December is when we officially started really putting feet to the pavement and all that kind of good stuff.
But it started before. I mean, we applied for our license in August, but even before that, we were first of all, me and Joanna married, and so we were already.
Congratulations! How long you all been married? Newlyweds?
Yeah, not
really?
even a year yet.
Wow, and opening a business together, huh?
I know.
You really do love each other.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes,
right.
But I'm already a business owner, and but me and my husband, me and Javon were looking to have a business together, and so we had all these different ideas, and then the bill came, and we were already always supporters of cannabis, so
Absolutely.
It only made sense, and so so that's kind of where the journey started, and at first they had that clause where you have to have a pharmacist.
And we were terrified about that. I think
Yes.
everybody kind of was like,
No, we
like,
can't.
Yeah, very upset about that. But, we got through that part. But, then we just been trucking along ever since. We started on our business plan. And, and then, of course, August came where we can actually apply for our license. So we did that. We were one of the first few that got our licenses. And, I'm sure everybody, when it opened up, the portal opened up, everybody was on there.
Oh, yeah.
Knock it out.
I know I was.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so that's where it started. And so then we got married last year. So we when we got our spot, we couldn't work on it immediately because we had wedding stuff to take care of. So we didn't really
And the
get
baby.
started. Yeah, we had our baby.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a 1-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so then we just really
Fun.
right, exactly. So then we just in December really just started putting more effort into it, and then we
Getting it
finally
really to
got
take
open.
off.
It felt like it was never gonna happen, but we finally got there.
And before all that, just finding the space. Oh my
To
goodness.
find someone that'll lease to you without
Oh,
trying to rip you off and charge you triple.
Absolutely. And it was almost kind of like we were looking at all the places and they were so excited. It was like, well, what's the kind of business? Well, we want to sell marijuana. And it was like, oh, okay. And, we had those different things going on as far as finding places. So we'd find something we really like. We're like, this is it. Right? And they were like, hey, we can't do cannabis over here. So it's like, oh, so we went through all that cycle. And then once
Yeah.
we got it, then we took off from there.
Yeah.
So
So what's that like, Javon, being in public and all of a sudden Ty saying that's my husband? Is that different in your mind? What's that like?
no, not at all.
Flows
Doesn't
natural.
what gets it
It
crazy.
flows naturally.
Right. That's great. That's great. It's always as a newlywed. I remember back 32 years ago that it was always odd that I was like, "Your husband? Where's your husband at?" "Oh, that's me. Shit. Oh, dang. Yeah. Okay.
And
Yep,
see, as a
yep,
lady, I'm like,
me.
that's my husband.
Right.
It
Yeah.
feels good to be
Right.
able to say, that's my husband.
Well, that's pretty cool that it came to be, and it's a great parking lot. There was a black. I go by there every night on the way home from here, and there was all black and white sitting in the parking lot all the time. Like, and you roll by, and it's like, oh, it's no, I think that car's been sitting there all the time,
yeah.
abandoned, right, or something. There's nobody in that car ever, or it never moves. Freaks me out all the time. You know what I'm talking about, Miss Chronic? No.
So
Well, go by Hazy Leaf and you'll see it.
yeah.
So it's in the parking lot.
It's probably been there. We probably don't even notice it anymore.
It's
I'm
like
gonna have to
part
look
of
tomorrow.
it. We're gonna have
So,
to
I'm gonna have to
put a
look.
logo on there or something.
Heck yeah. Get some
Slap up.
advertisement
Yeah,
on there.
yeah.
Yes.
So what's everybody swing by for over there at Hazy Leaf? You big flower area, or you concentrate kind of shop? Like, what seems to be the edibles? What's the
You
Yeah.
would say all of the above.
all the above,
Well,
right?
I'm the numbers person. I do all the analytics.
There you go. So that's the
It's like, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. Actually,
Our
Larry.
flower is
Flower,
the most,
definitely.
and then the
Right.
second is
I would say with carts, we do
the
really
edibles
good
and the
on.
concentrates, and really the carts mainly.
do good
People
on
just
carts.
really love carts, so in that area. But flower first and foremost, and then those two are kind of neck and neck with
Absolutely.
the edibles and the vape carts, and then the concentrates is kind of behind that.
right.
The concentrations are a little hit and miss with our demographics. I feel like there are certain times we'll get a bunch of people that come and they're specifically looking for concentrates, and then kind of, it'll kind of die down a little bit as far as concentrates. But I think those three are steady, like flour, cartridges, and
Right.
edibles.
Right. And so what's popular today? Say indica sativa, or how's the bud tenders finding it? What people are asking for? What's the numbers person? Do you have ratios of the magical 3 sativa, indica, or hybrid? Yeah.
Well, honestly, really is. We don't right now. We're not carrying a lot of sativas. We have mainly hybrids and
Hybrids.
indicas. You'll get some people that are very particular. They only want sativas. Some people are just like, I want, indicas. I don't really care. I just really want something that's really
Price.
good. It's
Give me
gonna
a
help.
price.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
stuff like that. So, really, indicas is our bigger ones.
Right.
And I like kind of the deals that we do because it gives them the opportunity to try a little bit of each
Oh, there
one.
you go. What kind of deals do you have?
So we have a miss and match deal where you can get 3 different strands, whatever you want, for $35, and we do out the door pricing. So there is no tax that we include on our flower. So that
So
way,
3 grams out the door, $35. See you later. Bye.
correct.
Have a nice day.
And so
Yeah.
that way, if they come in, they're like, I'm not sure. Well, get a hybrid, get a sativa, and get an indica, and then see what you like. And the
Yeah.
next time you come back, do the same thing.
And
So
then it's also included for the top shelf. So, so it's just an opportunity for you to be able to try some top shelf, mid shelf, lower shelf, however you want to mix it, and figure out. And then when you come back, you can say, "Give me that." You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
'cause you
Or
know
I
what
like
you
these
like.
too, or
Right.
so
absolutely.
yeah.
And that happens frequently.
Oh, yeah.
Once people find out what they like, they just come in
Like,
there
I
and
want
save
that.
all the pomp and circumstances. That's what I want.
Yeah,
That's-
people call us on the phone and say, "Do you guys still have this?"
That's right.
Yeah, so how's that been? How's the consistency of being able to supply the same inventory on a repeated basis? That's
Man.
still a
If it's
little
not
away from there.
Pineapple Express or Gorilla Glue, which
GSC,
is something that's
GSC.
super popular.
GSC, Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, or something like that. Then you just never know what. We have monkey balls right now.
Yeah.
Monkey balls.
yeah.
So
We got sweaty balls.
exactly. So I'm just like, I don't know.
And you know what's so funny?
Well, that's ready,
This one's favorite here is the CBD flower we carry.
Oh, I really like the CBD flower only because we have a little one, and so I use it for Tylenol. Instead of Tylenol, I don't even use Tylenol anymore. I only use CBD flower whenever I'm having a headache, and it's just nice and mellow. And I'll mix it with some THC sometimes, but if it's daytime use or whatever, and I just need to get rid of a headache or a pain, I'll just smoke some CBD flower.
There you go.
Yep.
That is pretty
Much
good.
better for you.
Especially if
absolutely.
you can find a little bit that's got a little bit of THC. It's tough. Did you see the article today about the company that they grew a bunch of hemp and it turned out to be hot and they arrested
Oh,
everybody?
Yeah, I've seen that.
And that's like, and so that's going to start being, here's Toki Daniel stuff. Anyway, so that's there's so many different flavors of cannabis that there's something for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
In all the other ones, just like did you know there's only one tea plant?
No.
Yep, there's only one tea plant, and then all the other teas are made from that tea plant, whether it's oolong, black tea, green tea, whatever it is. It's harvested a different way, or it's aged a different way. Just like the only difference between black olives and green olives is one's ripe. It's the same piece of fruit there, but so that's what it was. We were getting high the other day we just tried it for the first time.
I'm invisible right now.
And and so we
myself
we
on the
were
screen.
we were talking about weed and stuff like that, and then cannabis being just like one plant. There's just a different varieties, and then so the same thing with tea. It's all the same plant, and they just harvest it a different way.
I learned something
It was pretty
new.
interesting. There you go.
Sure
That's,
did.
that's the Googleator for the night. Sponsored by our wonderful friends over at Nectar Collector. You guys have Nectar Collector, so you sell glass at the dispensary. You sell all kinds of different. Sell maybe a couple munchies here and there, or
Yeah,
some gear. Or
We have a non-THC food, so for your munchies. So
what's the hot number there? The non-THC infused food.
Oh, well, we just sell. We
Candy
don't sell-
bars.
Like the candy bars and
What's
stuff.
favorite?
Go
like
hand in
snacks.
hand with marijuana.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what's
Oh,
the number
yeah,
one
definitely.
seller? That's what I'm a caramel guy. I probably go
I'm a
Milky
Carmelo.
Well.
We had
Get that
Carmelo.
Carmelo? Yeah, there
we
you go.
got all
That's
that.
There you go.
Snickers. And
Yeah,
just,
yeah. Going.
There you go.
Yes, so
There
we
you
have
go.
all of that.
There you go. So and you've got a glass department, so everybody can buy
Yes.
their
Yeah, we
smoking
have
needs.
that. The grinders.
Yeah,
we
we got-
have.
There you go. We should have a
That-
duck fall
we
down.
have-
She said grinder.
Right.
A bunch of confetti fall down and be like, there you go. She said grinder.
With it.
So we had some dab rigs.
Dab rigs.
Yeah.
There you
that
go.
as well. Of course, our vape pens.
Yep.
You gotta have that
Gotta
to go
have
with the
vape pen.
cartridge. You can't have cartridges without
Batteries,
it.
right? 510
Right.
batteries.
All
You sell
that.
any mods over there?
Yeah.
You do vape shop. You don't sell any tobacco.
No.
You don't sell no vape juice, right?
No.
Right.
No.
That's
No,
good.
no, we
That's
don't.
good.
Yeah, we didn't want to
Yeah.
confuse
Blah.
people and
Yeah.
what's what I'm saying. Like that's confusing.
You don't want to
a
sell
little
something
bit.
addictive.
No, we
Even though
wanna-
if there's blunt wraps there, if they're tobacco blunt wraps, I just gotta say, buy better weed and skip the tobacco blunt wraps. I'm not a blunt fan.
Now we do have a CBD vape cartridges. that we do.
Oh
sell in
yeah,
different
we
flavors.
also do have
Mhm.
those.
For those people that just want to stay on the CBD route, so and they want to
Sure.
not do the flower, they rather do the cart. So give
Right.
them an option there.
That's good.
Right, I like that CBD flower. Reminds me of the old Florida, like Micanopy Madness or something. It gives you that like. I think that CBD, it might not be psychological, get high, that kind of effect, but it definitely changes the latitude of your attitude, and so.
That's very true.
So it has an effect there, and sometimes that's what we need is to just kind of take the edge off on that side without getting wrecked. Even though I don't know what time that is, but some people find it to be helpful that way.
Gotta stay focused.
So that's pretty cool. So what else you got? You do any events over there like puff and paint?
Oh,
That's like
yeah,
that
we're
is
excited
like
about
We are
that.
very excited about that.
So
This
tell
Saturday.
us about it.
Is that on Eventbrite or something like that? Can we go to the
Yes.
site where?
Yep, you can. It's on our Hazy Leaf Facebook page, and it has the link within there. So it has that Eventbrite link.
So let me just say, June the 22nd, this Saturday,
Yeah.
from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., we are having our first official puff and paint. It's
Bob
gonna-
Marley.
Yes, and we're going to be painting Bob Marley. It's on Eventbrite. We are so excited about it.
Okay, wait, slow down here, Ty.
Yes.
We don't. We got a lot of time here. We
Oh,
can
okay.
go. So because I want to get to the site.
Okay,
And
yeah.
usually it's me.
Is it the June 15th? No.
No, it's this Saturday.
It's June
I don't
the 22nd.
even know. I had to ask you
The
what day it was
22nd.
when we
Yeah,
got
today's
here. I
19th.
don't know.
Well,
The-
okay,
Go back
so,
in time.
if
where-
you're going on our page, okay, so
Okay.
someone removed it. So Facebook removed it, but
Oh,
it's been
okay.
it's been on there for a long time. So, but it's still on Eventbrite, and we still have the link on our page. So it's still on there.
Okay.
They just removed it. I
They
think
did
2
that
days
to me
ago.
for the Chronic Palooza. I had like 20, almost 3,000 people coming, and then they snatched it. and I
Never
had to
been
put it
in
back
jail
up
so
there.
much in my life.
Now here's some.
Facebook
Hey,
jail.
Facebook jail.
Man.
Here's
That's a
some
real
from
thing.
other states. Is this a conglomeration? Is this from? Is this a retail? Is this a franchise kind of thing? Puff and Paint, or is this
No.
the
It's just
Oklahoma
a-
City version?
Just the Oklahoma City
It's the
version.
Hazy
This
Leaf
is just the
version.
Hazy Leaf
Yes.
thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Come on now. Yeah.
Hazy
Yeah,
Leaf.
but people
Because they're
have
all
them.
over the country. When I
Yeah.
punched in Hazy Leaf, I was like Puff and Paint. Well,
Oh, yeah, they have
Washington
'em.
D.C., New York City.
They have them everywhere. Yeah, well, anywhere where
How many
it's legal.
spots you have?
We have
available?
25 spots that we are only
Able to accommodate
yeah,
everything
able to
nicely.
come. Yeah, so we still have a few more spots available. So if anybody is
There we go.
interested, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
Puff and Paint event is 420 Fenley about this event. Hazy Leaf presents Puff and Paint.
And you know the awesome thing about it is for the Puff and Paint, your ticket comes with a free pre-roll. So you're already going to get your
You're gonna already be able to
medication.
puff.
for it. You're going to already be able to puff. Right?
Yeah, it was just to clarify. We're not taking any products to the location because it's not obviously it's not going to be at our spot.
Absolutely.
The place we're having at is 3 minutes away from our dispensary, but you'll have to pick up your pre-roll before you go to the event. But yeah, it's
Or
included.
bring your own.
Or yeah,
Or bring
definitely
your own.
bring your own too.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to include that, and also too one
It's a
thing
nice
we're doing.
Little
Yeah.
thing to throw in there.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
part of the cost.
And some
Absolutely.
people who don't puff, but actually just want to eat, we also are doing 15% off for anything in there that you want to get
So vape
besides
cartridges,
the
edibles.
pre-roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So with the ticket.
For the Milky Way bars and things like that.
Yeah.
Do you have refreshments and all that at the or just basically what's there? Do you cater the thing or you just
Well,
how does that all work
the
out?
facility next door, they have an attachment, which is a restaurant. They have
Okay.
so it's a bar area and then a lounge, hookah lounge, and next to it they have a restaurant. And so you're able to, if you have the munchies,
Munchies.
Where's
can
There
get
you
them.
go.
Where's the
Or use
location?
them.
Indian food
it's
next to the hookah bar?
it's soul food.
There you go.
What's the-
How can
what's
you go
the
wrong
name of
there?
You
The
In Oklahoma City,
the,
especially.
lounge is called Reasons.
Oh, Reason.
Yeah,
Okay.
Reasons Lounge. Yeah, so it's right on MacArthur and 10th Street, right on the corner.
There you
Okay.
go, MacArthur and 10th. Everybody get out there for the
Yes.
Puff and Puff and Paint by Hazy Leaf. And that's June 22nd. That's Saturday. You're going to paint Bob Marley. Is there going to be like one big Bob in the front and
It's like sketched, isn't it?
and everybody, or does everybody get their own silhouette of Bob and you can paint what that's going on?
It's
Or
all
how does that
gonna-
all?
It's gonna be all just one painting.
Right.
We're all gonna
Right.
be painting the same thing.
Oh, okay.
And when we say we, it's not like we're just throwing an event. We will actually be there
Yeah,
and
we're
part
gonna
of it.
be-
We're
we're
not
gonna be
gonna
painting
miss
Wait,
that.
so
in
does everybody
puffy.
have their own canvas and then they paint their interpretation of what Bob on the silhouette, or is it one big painting of Bob and it's like, here, take the brush and you go up and do a little bit of that, or
Yeah.
or what? How?
No,
I don't-
everybody had. That's a good question because a lot of people don't know.
That's true.
You
Yeah,
actually
that's a
have
good
your own canvas.
I get my own Bob.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's gonna come
Yeah.
out however you.
That's
That's right.
But she's gonna be guiding us on how to do it. So.
But if
But
you
it's gonna.
puff-
Everybody's gonna be looking
His
different.
Bob's
I might
gonna
say
be
if you puffed
bald-headed.
a little bit though, I don't know what the Bob Marley's gonna come out looking like.
Well, I'm the person that interprets what Bob sounds like going in, so
Oh, okay.
I can
Okay.
certainly translate what Bob would look like coming out. Not really like it's gonna. I don't know, but that sounds really exciting to have that opportunity to sketch Bob out there, and so everybody gets their own.
And they get to leave.
And they
with
get
it.
their paints. Are we painting watercolors? Are we oil, pastel, charcoals?
man.
What are we doing? I'm asking too many
You're in deep
questions.
there.
That's the
From what I heard, I thought it was oil,
oil.
but
For if it's canvas.
I'm loyal to the oil,
well,
but I don't think
because
we're
it's
talking the same
canvas,
oil.
So I would assume that, but we might have some water paint.
No, I don't think it's water
it is.
paint.
I think it's oil.
oil.
I do
Probably
think it's
is.
oil.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna
it
be a
sounds
good
like a great
time.
time.
it is going to
It
be.
is
a
really
great,
just we also just to put that out there. I forgot we should have put that on the list. But we just started a meetup group on meetup.com. It's called 420 Social. So we invited a lot of them out to come as our first meetup. So we're just trying to have different people come and really just meet other cannabis
there.
couples. Yeah, because
especially
so
couples.
many.
Since we're a couple.
Yeah, we're a
That's
couple.
Switchies and all that kind of shit going on. I want to smoke some weed shit. Hey, baby, it looks pretty good over there. What's going on? Look at those buds. Holy
We
crap.
just went to a Mary Jane speed dating. That was fun.
Mary Jane speed dating was great.
It was
That
a-
was.
it was
Oh, wow.
It took a little bit to get
fundraiser.
everybody going, but once they got going, man, there was
Good time.
they're definitely good times.
Yeah, they were auctioning off everybody, for.
That was totally
it
different.
Was for,
That was different.
The flood victims and,
Oh,
Oh,
and
awesome.
stuff like that.
Okay, good.
And Larry was out there. Oh no, $20, $25. About 20.
Everybody started at 50, 50, 50, 50, 50,
Yeah,
50.
50 on it. Yeah.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? So yeah, that was pretty fun. I'd love to do something like that again there. And then so the and that sounds great to and this is the inaugural one. Can't believe
Yes.
that came out right. There you go. That's pretty cool. And so what else do you got going on over there at Hazy Leaf? Do you guys what about repeat customers? You do anything, any kind of loyalty programs or anything like that?
We do. We just rolled out not too long ago a rewards program.
Actually,
for
the
Hazy
day
Leaf.
the Chronic
So,
Palooza.
at Chronic Palooza.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Yes, we
look
did.
at that. It was
That
a
was the
great
day we
day in
rolled it
the
out.
history
Palooza with
of
us.
cannabis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it was a great time. Man, loved being part of that.
That's
Really.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I was just so in awe, because so many people have been thinking about doing something like that. So when it came about, we were always talking like, man, I wonder how many people is going to be at this thing and how big it's going to be. And I could just see every year it growing more and more and more.
Yeah.
So we were excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
we were thinking to ourselves, man, we want to have something that we can really do to give back to our customers that are loyal to us. Because we do have some great loyal people within our community
Yes,
that
we
do
really
come
do.
and that we have a first name basis by it,
Besides Bud.
and so, yeah,
Bud, dude.
so with our rewards program that we have is, wish I had a card with me, but if after they purchase, if you spend $15 or more, you get a stamp on our rewards card, and after your fifth purchase, we give you a free pre-roll or edible when you come in every time. So once you get done with your rewards cards, we give you a free edible and another rewards card. So every time you come
Start
back,
again.
you're getting something back to you.
Yeah,
So,
and we've had a lot redeemed.
yes, we have.
And they're very happy, excited, like,
They
get
are.
my
You're like,
Hell
yes,
yes.
I'm
Well, that's
getting it.
good. I mean, $15. That's a good number. For
Yeah.
folks that don't have to spend a ton to be able to get a
Right.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right.
So it's just a way to give back and show appreciation to people that are giving
Yeah.
to us.
Hell yeah, because like a lot of times you can't keep track of your driver's license, your credit cards, nothing like that. You walk into 7-Eleven, I got my Slurpee punch card here, bitch.
That's
right here,
that's
man.
right.
I can't prove I'm whoever I am, but I got that Slurpee punch
That's
card.
right.
Give it up. Give me my free one.
That's
Right.
it.
That's
So
right.
that's pretty wild, and they can check all their stuff online. You got your menus online. You use one of those paid services or anything like that.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
talking about,
We Maps.
You can say whoever it is. They don't pay me, so you
Okay.
can. If you pay them, you're more than happy
like,
to say
I'm
them.
happy,
Yeah.
but I don't think
everybody
Yeah,
say it don't feel good coming out. Just
I
be-
hate
Right.
paying that payment, but
Do a lot of
like,
people come in and say like, I was checking you out on Weed Maps and I drove right here and all that. Do you see kickback like that or is it working for you or how
As
does
far
that?
as we're actually in the process of switching over our POS system, so we're gonna have a better way of tracking that. So we're gonna really know
See if you're
if
gonna
we're
get
gonna.
It's
keep-
funny they call them POS systems, right? Because that acronym could be like
Something.
either way, and
Well,
they
some
usually
of them are.
are, right?
Yeah,
That's what
some
it
of
is.
them
It's like, dang, man, I think it's a POS. And
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, it is. Jing, 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 jing. And it's like, and that's what I meant, buddy.
But we have our own personal website.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As well.
it's
so-
just we're still working on it.
Can we go there?
You sure
They're
can. Yeah.
that's
At www.hazyleaf.com.
let's see.
Let's
See what
see
we
what
got
you're
on there.
working
Yeah,
with.
let's see what we got on there.
It better be there. Better be there, husband.
I know
There
I'll
you
be
go.
in
That's all like,
trouble.
oh, what
I'll
up?
be in trouble.
We are of age.
Yeah, verify you are of age.
Man, look at that good-looking guy on the front there. Who is that, man?
So,
Look at that.
so we had a grand opening.
Right.
I was so excited about it, and we just got somebody to come out to actually show our grand opening. We made a video out of it, and
Can we watch
hopefully
this video?
plan-
Here we go. We got.
Let's watch.
Oh, he's here. Do we got sound here?
I lost my voice this day too.
There we go.
Oh, I got some other music going on here. Wait a second.
That's not me.
Hold on. One moment, please. Got a little bit of extra in the
Should be out of
background.
there. I don't know what the hell.
Only thing I hear is our sound.
Yeah,
on
I
ours.
just hear all the sound. You might have to rewind it back.
Yeah.
How is that coming back in? Do you have beats in the?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
the
our
song.
music.
Oh,
That
that's
is our
part of it.
music.
Okay, the other part wasn't, right? All right, never mind.
You're
Hold
halfway
on.
through it now.
I got diamonds on my rings. Now, hold up. Hold up.
There we go.
There we go.
Banging right there. Wait, let me go full screen. Hold on.
There we go.
Shazam.
That's our slogan, sleep happy.
We zoinked Chris. There you go. Clipper lighters are always good. Shout out to
Right.
all
I
that.
love those things.
We had a good time.
We sure did.
It was so much fun.
Yes, it was.
And so what's going on there? Wait a second. What's going on there? The not you, Chris. You can go back smoking that blunt. I don't care. Wait, let me go back a little bit here. Put us back on there. Give us the full Monty.
So we have.
Yeah. So what's back in there?
You talking about in the corner there?
These people sitting down at the table
Yeah.
looks like they're sharing stories and having a good time
So
and
what
relaxing.
happened is we had all kind of different things going on at our grand opening. One of them is we did like a trivia thing. So I had my staff and my team come up with a bunch of cannabis questions. And so when people came in, I gave it to them, and we actually had some giveaways
Yeah.
associated to it. So whoever answered it right, or from who we drew, if they answered it right, we had some giveaways.
Missed
So
it, Miss Cron.
we just had some questions
We missed
like.
it.
I think it was like 10 or 12 questions that we just came up with around cannabis. It was pretty good. So all of them right now are filling out the little trivia thing, and it was good. I think we gave away like 3 bags in reference to the trivia, but we had all kind of different stuff going on that day. So
We had food. I'm from Liberia, and so we also had some.
Liberia, Texas?
No.
No? Like
And she's
a
Liberian.
whole different,
Like bright,
like a
yeah.
whole different country, huh?
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like
So
wow.
Liberia, yeah, and so we had some of my traditional food there, and everyone really loved it. I mean, we had also American food, but we had traditional Liberian food, and
It's probably more healthy for you, right?
it was really good. Yeah,
The
it was
flavors
rice
are a little
based,
bit
but
more, right?
yeah, it was so good.
Spicy,
It's
yeah.
a little
Ooh, I'm gonna have to
spicy.
come try some.
Oh yeah. We're,
No, and
How
like
is
the
your
spice, but they're
Liberian
different.
kitchen there? What's going on there, right?
They're different.
You learning
spice
how to,
levels.
yeah?
I like
A lot of curries or what's going on? Like
Hey,
that is more.
I'm all about it.
Right.
Ask her. I'm all
yeah,
about
he's
it.
all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's all about
But
That's
it.
see,
awesome.
I'm not at the spice level.
Yeah.
So
She's like, I got this.
I have to have my spice. I grew up on it,
Yeah.
and that's how a lot of us got rid of colds and stuff by
Right.
drinking. I mean, eating something really, really hot, or soup is really hot, so it'll flush all that out. So
Yeah.
I was doing that when I was a kid.
So let's be honest, even with marijuana back then, natural remedies and herbs and stuff was like the natural thing
Sure.
to take care of yourself
Still
instead
is.
of opioids and
Yeah.
getting pills and stuff like that. Yes, and it still is. And I think now we're kind of turning the tides and getting back to
Getting
that.
back to where we should
I
be.
think so.
Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully, we'll
Which
start
need to be-
living to like 150 now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm down. I'm
just
down like a
saying.
clown with
Hey,
150.
in the Bible, they were living to,
Long,
Yeah.
long time. So
long time. I
Four
don't know if
score
they
and
were
7
smoking.
year. I don't know. That was Abe Lincoln, something like that. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's always been a part of the diet until Anslinger in 1937, until they came and made it illegal and took it out of our diets, right? And took it out of the ecosystem, took it out of what the cows were eating, what the feed was eating, what we were drinking, what we were eating, what was all growing, and all of a sudden it goes out. And we're changing that here. Wonderful people like yourself, Jovan and Ty from Hazy Leaf, are watching their grand opening video here. Get back to it, yeah. We can do some awesome stuff in there with that green screen, with that green wall you got there.
Yeah. I think we're gonna do a mural on it pretty soon. So.
That'd be nice.
Grand opening was a huge success. We're so grateful for everyone that came out and supported us. Thank you so much. We could not do this without our community, our friends, and family. Just want to remind everyone, if you don't know where we're located, we're at 4223 Northwest 10th Street, Suite 101. We're right on the corner. Also, we're on Weed Maps, Facebook, Instagram, and we'll have a website upcoming soon. And just remember, every first-time customer gets 15% off. Yes, that's right, 15% off for first-time customers. Come on out and see us. Thank you so much.
There you go. Awesome
Right.
job there, Jovan. That's awesome. There you go. Ty shouting it out.
Oh yeah.
Carbo, I give they're Cool Vision Media, shout out to them. It's Cool Vision. That was a nice video there. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's super.
But that's just one of the things on the website, because I know we're going to on the website, but we got a lot of stuff on there, and we're going to be including real soon to our www.hazyleaf.com website is our apparel. So I know in the video it showed our apparel, but we're going to be having our apparel and accessories on the website where people can actually purchase off of our website. So this logo or the shirts we have here is officially ours, and then we have a shirt that we call Mr. Hazy. Is our kind of our mascot there. We're going to have all that apparel on there, so we'll have socks, t-shirts, we got tank tops, all that kind of good stuff, and then we'll have some
Actually,
apparel for winter as well.
If you go to the shop, there is a shop.
Yeah, let's check this out.
Yeah. There you go.
We got
So that's Mr. Hazy.
Mr. Hazy.
Yeah.
Pull up Mr. Hazy. Let's check
Got
it
that
out.
camo shirt over there. It's one of my favorites.
I gotta go black always.
Yeah.
That's my shiznit right there.
Yeah, I like the camo one. That's my
Camo one?
That's my favorite. Yeah.
You got your thing down so low. I don't know how you're seeing it.
I don't think my power's plugged in, which is what the problem is.
I was like, how's he even seeing it on that screen? Let there be light on your screen. There.
Hey, there it is. Well, I was getting it
Guys ain't
done.
what
It
they
doesn't
used to be,
matter.
Larry. You
We're
gotta
flying low. There
be
you
able
go.
to check it out right.
We're under the radar. And there you go. There's the. You can check it out. Look at that zoom.
You like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's smiling, so you
Yes,
know,
he
having a
is.
good time.
I'm Hazy.
There you go. And he still got all of his teeth. You know, he was doing meth. They wouldn't be there. So
That's a great
right.
point.
there you
that's
go.
a good point.
That's the positivity.
That's right.
Yes, absolutely.
It's the way away from that.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Gateway.
And it really is. It's helping a lot of people get away from the real gateway drugs, which I think really is. I think it's really tobacco and nicotine, but some people say alcohol, which I would also vote for. But
Did you see how much alcohol sales are down because of dispensaries and marijuana? Big time. When it first rolled out, they said it was down over 15%. Alcohol sales
Wow.
are down because of marijuana, as well as people purchasing pills. They said that's been down ever since dispensaries has opened up. So, which is a good thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
it is a good thing, and they've made the availability of cannabis readily available in the area. And so it's going to come down to there's nobody that dominates in the marketplace, and so you have a great the pricing is not prohibitive in the space. It's not like in some of the other places where you're paying a lot of money for your medicine, and you're paying a lot of money for your recreational, and then they give you some like token thing like maybe 10% or something like that off your medical, and then still it's astronomical for the people in the space, and they don't allow the home grow. It's like more of a money generating proposition more than a life saving proposition in some of these spaces. And so I'm so grateful that the people that did 788 and all that kind of good stuff there made it so that people like Hazy Leaf can get into it and follow a dream and use some of your experience in the other sides of the world that you've been, out there working hard and learning skills and all that to bring them into this space.
Right.
Yeah,
It is
absolutely.
like we can only benefit from having wonderful folks like you all there. And so we've got the so this is your Hazy Leaf, and you're just going to keep on populating this. You're going to just like you're going to do the planet, huh? Right? That's pretty wild.
What's the magical butter over there? What
Yeah,
is
tell us a little bit about
So-
that. You brought that in there.
We did. We plan on raffling this bad boy off.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's right.
Yes, we
What's
So-
the rules?
Can you tag them in the? Let me see if we can tag them in our. Go ahead, keep going. I'm sorry.
So we're going to post it on our Facebook page, and we'll have details around how people can go on
How
and
you
sign
can
up
enter.
or enter for the magic butter machine. Man, this thing is really popular. This is a popular thing. And again, it's raffle away. There's not going to be any charge to it, any special little gimmicks or anything like that. We're just, doing a raffle to give it to hopefully some wonderful person out there that needs it.
Cool. Yeah, those machines are really come in handy. It says
Oh,
right
yeah.
there, can help make herbal butter, oil, tinctures, and lotions, and man, you can do
A
all
lot of
kinds
other kind
All
of
kind
stuff
of
with
Yeah,
it.
you can cook with it and make soaps with it. You can do anything, decarb, and get all your oils out, get it together. So yeah, that's cool. Those magical butter machines are awesome.
Yeah, I actually want one myself. I need to get myself one.
That's right.
I haven't got to that point where it'll be nice to, have
Try-
one and start trying to.
experimenting. Mhm.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, it really works. I mean, like when you make that butter, because you can put it almost in anything. I mean, if you eat something, whether it's vegetables, broccoli, or if you're making pasta stuff, you
Even
just-
broccoli.
Yes.
You actually did that. That means
Listen.
you're gonna eat your broccoli.
Listen, we
You'll
Makes
eat
my
it-
hair curly.
You'll eat it with
Yeah.
that, right?
listen. She made broccoli.
hair curly.
She made broccoli, and said, you know what? I think we got a little butter in there, and we slapped on there. And if you didn't like broccoli before, you can't.
Sorry, I'm loving the broccoli
Yeah,
now.
our
broccoli
kids,
now.
our
Eat 'em
kids
up.
was like, "Can we have more broccoli?" We were like, "No, this
Not
time,
this
no."
broccoli.
So that's the first time
Yeah.
you ever told them no to having more vegetables. Sorry, babe.
Not this time.
No, not
That's
this.
pretty funny.
So that's cool, yeah. So you guys definitely want to go into Hazy Leaf. That way you can get an opportunity to get raffle into the magical butter drawing, and go check out your facility. It looked like it was a pretty good size.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
our
we
on the
have
video.
2,000 square foot.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
2,000
okay.
square feet, and when we first got the space, I mean, It was actually used to be part of a grocery store, and it had all kinds of what do you call it?
Those freezer doors.
Freezer
Oh,
doors.
okay.
We took that
We
out.
took that out.
And we just
Opened it up.
Yeah, we did a lot of different things for it and to it, and so it looks totally different. Before it was like, are we ever gonna get to seeing the way we want to? But
Yeah.
you know, we still have a lot more things we want to do with the space.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's coming.
getting there.
Yeah,
And we
it's
have so
getting
many
there.
big plans. We're really hoping that we go recreational sooner than later, and we think the way we have our space will be really set for it for other things that we may want to do when it goes recreational. So really looking forward to that. So
Yeah.
Now, who's this we got here? Is this just a happy customer, or
Actually, that's our bud
Bud
tender.
tender.
Also, well, mainly his job is social media
he's
manager.
a media person. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really
A
great.
guru.
he's tagging everybody furiously as
Oh,
we're
yeah.
on here now,
He is
sharing it to
big
every
time.
group. There you
we,
go.
We love him. to
And what's
death.
his name? The Trey Ring.
Yeah, that's right, Trey Ring.
He's-
Trey Ring.
Shout
There you
out,
go.
Trey
Shout out
Ring.
Trey Ring.
Yes.
That's
Yeehaw! Hell yeah!
Yeah. He basically does our Instagram, and now he's doing our some of our Facebook. So you'll see his face a lot more now, and he's just really great at what he does.
Yeah. Go up top there.
Yeah, tell us
I
where
see
you
the
want to
spin
go.
wheel. I think I see the spin wheel that was right there.
Click on that
Let's-
spin wheel.
yeah.
That spin wheel is our birthday spin wheel, color wheel. So if you have a birthday coming up, we want you guys.
We all have birthdays coming up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right.
We hope that's
If
the,
you come in
that's
3
the
times,
goal.
there's your birthday.
It's birthday. It's birthday. Right. So when it is your birthday and you can actually prove it,
Right.
you come on in.
Yes, absolutely. You can
Because we
spin
know
that
Weeders,
wheel.
man. Weeders, man. You say it's close to me. You got a birthday coming up. Ty said, if I had a birthday coming up, I'd show up there.
No, if
Well, I
you
do the
own
whole
your
birthday
birthday,
month. So
Right.
does that count? The birthday month?
Birthday month.
we're
We'll
trying
hook
to
you up.
define it. We want to say
Carrie
at least a week
Palooza.
within your
Yes.
birthday. You know.
So what are some of the things you have there? $15 pie, pre-roll, penny pre-roll,
15% off.
clipper lighter.
T-shirt. You got the clipper lighters. We also have those little mini pipes that we have. The chimma. What are those
Chisel.
things?
You talking about the
Chillums, yeah.
Chillum.
Chillums,
Yeah,
pipes.
we have those, and
So
you
it's
get a
just like
pre-roll.
different things
so,
on there.
yeah.
How do they smoke weed in Liberia?
Oh,
You don't. That's
unheard of.
right.
That is unheard of.
So there's
Cut the
definitely a big.
Cut the tape. Cut it off now.
that is unheard of.
Oh, hope my father-in-law's
My
not watching.
Oh, my father just got to the point when it became legal. Because before that, oh my God, we better not talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh no! But now since it's legal, he comes up there all the time.
Get high every day.
He was there helping us
He's like,
do
I got my
everything.
loyalty card.
So yeah, but before that, it was like no. So I don't know what they got going on over there. I mean, I don't know.
We say chill them, and one of the things that I think is a big problem in this industry is people that use chillums and use them as one hitters, and they're really to use to keep the lip spit off of each other's pipe.
Right.
That's always a plus.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes people don't know about them chillums, but when you have them and you smoke them, they change colors. So,
Well, the ones we
Well, if it's a
One of the ones
glass
we
chill,
have.
right? If it's
Yes.
a glass chill, they make them all kinds. I've had clay ones. I've all down.
Oh, yeah.
And so that if you're in a group, you pack it and then you use your hand as the mouthpiece.
yeah, absolutely.
And then it comes out here like you're making duck calls as a kid.
Right.
that sounds good.
Right. And then
Yeah.
so and when you
Yeah.
pass it, and so when you're around in a group and everybody's got to chill, and then you pass to the one guy, he's like, oh, here. And it's like,
Oh, that's
nasty.
I know. I said, "Ooh,
First, what you should do is just say, "Hey, everybody, this is how you use it."
this
Yeah,
is
well, you
etiquette
know,
that we're
that's-
going to do in this circle today."
right.
Sometimes you be so high you moving too.
That's it. We'll have to have the never-ending weed etiquette show here and stuff like that, technicians and all that. And so you got all kinds of different kind of good stuff there. I thought this was the food section, and those were giant ice cream sandwiches right there. I was like, dang, man, there's ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, they
oh,
can't see it up there, Larry.
oh. There you go. Swipe that off there.
Make us smile.
Ta-da, ice cream sandwiches. Right
Oh, that
there.
did look like an ice cream sound. That sounds so good.
I was like, they're not getting the joke.
You
They
know
can't
what?
see it.
No,
You see things that no one can see. That I
that's
like
right.
that.
I do too.
Thank you for pointing that out because I wasn't even thinking about that.
Now we got to call
She's
her for
like,
hell
what is
now.
he talking about? Ice cream sandwiches.
So check this out on the there was an announcement today that I shared on here. Do you know who Toki Daniel is?
No.
Man, that sounds familiar.
Do you know JCJ Extraction? They're so are you vertically integrated or do you buy through the open markets, and you must have all kinds of sales rep coming in? Yo, I got the best weed. You wait till you see this. It's the
is
best
top
weed.
of the
at
line.
that.
The
Yes, exactly.
best in Oklahoma.
When we first opened, I basically bought from everybody. But I didn't know they were all going to be coming in like that. But now I know. I'm like, okay, you know what? You just can't buy from everybody. And then also too, you have to go with your demographics and what people, because
Absolutely.
where we really don't have so much of like boutique type of.
No diamonds. You're not selling a lot of diamonds.
or
not a
like
lot of-
edibles that are like. I mean, we had some truffles and stuff, and people really like that, but we don't really. There's like some companies that like are really,
How about
with their edibles, very fancy.
lube? Any cantaloupe going on down there? You got any kind of
He's obsessed with cantaloupe.
Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity Slide
No,
kind of grease?
I haven't heard nothing
No?
about that
Oh
one yet.
yeah, we've had.
Yeah, there's 5. We've had 5 vendors in here
Yes.
that sell slippy slidey stuff.
So I'm gonna need you to figure it out.
That is supposed to that's supposed to take
She's like, yes, I would like to know more.
take a 1-0, right? Take a 1-0 to a 5-0. And I'm not talking Hawaii 5-0. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I said, is that real? Like is there variables in that?
Right.
And that was supposedly on a solo test, so that it was like there was no variable. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was chronic. so this guy right here, this Toki Daniel, they came out with this thing.
Is it him or is it the process?
It's JKJ Processing Moon Moose. Coming soon to a dispensary near you. These are infused fruits and ice cream sandwiches. And I don't mean infused fruits like the ones we seen down at the bar the other night. No, the coming soon to a dispensary near you. These infused fruits and ice cream sandwiches are freeze-dried and have a shelf life of 30 years. Zombie apocalypse, bring it on. I got weed treats going to last me forever.
30 years.
30 years.
You say 30 years?
Yeah, that's like K rations or something like that,
are they
right?
making
You're going
it
to
to
be.
last
I
that
don't know.
long?
I don't know how they're going to.
They said, what kind of freezing is it?
Freeze dried.
Freeze dry.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, but still, wow.
It's like jerky, man. That's 2 things: jerky, these things, and cockroaches. That's the only thing after the whole fucking nuclear winter and shit,
one
man.
little snacks that are the
And the what?
What are those one little? They're like desserts with the cream filling that they say.
Twinkies.
Twinkies.
Yes.
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 So you,
I can't think of the name.
There you
so
go.
you mean to tell me if a tornado comes, you go to storm shelter, bam.
You've got your Moon Moose medicals just waiting for you, freeze-dried snacks that have a 30-year shelf life. So now you have infused edibles next to the canned goods down in the fallout bunker. Make your doomsday less doomier than your neighbors.
Wow.
Shout out to John Cumbus. I guess that's the way you pronounce his name. John Cumbus. Shout out to you, Toki Daniel. Lean it out there. If you need somebody loud, there you go, Toki Daniel. Putting up there. So it's strawberries and ice cream.
Okay.
That looks so good.
That do look good.
Like, we're not wishing for apocalypse now. I mean, if that's what we got going into it, like,
But I'm just, how does it work in reference to you get high off of it, you're going to keep eating it.
see, now we've done some tests on some of the we get a high lot and do some like crazy shit, and so we took a couple ice cream sandwiches that we bought in the convenience store or whatever. We unwrapped them and left them on a picnic table. And 3 days later, they were just still sitting there. Like, they didn't go anywhere. There wasn't really ice cream. It was like ice cream substitute or whatever, a frozen dairy dessert treat. Mm-hmm. And so it just sat there. Mm. And it was, but we got a real ice cream sandwich like Ben and Jerry's, and it went, and it melted and it went away. Oh. And so I wonder what's going on in here. But it's freeze dried in here. The other ones are just pawning off cheap ice cream sandwiches, those bastards. So that could be a possibility over there at Hazy Leaf, right? all that kind of stuff? Do you take appointments when you see people, or you just give them a call, just check them out at Hazy Leaf, or you're on Instagram, right? You're on the Insta Schnizzle?
There's been some,
Yes, we
and
are.
There's been some imposters going around the city. We've heard too. I heard from a couple of folks. Folks run around selling things with fake licenses, so you gotta be careful and check them out.
Yeah.
That's a caveat emptor out there.
I've
They're
heard
saying
that
They
too.
got this, and then it turns out they don't even have a real license.
Man.
Yeah,
But it's
The clown shoes are
kind of
large.
easy to do it, unfortunately, right now. I mean,
Really.
well, they come in with a legit looking license,
Oh,
and it turns
yeah.
out the number's no good.
right.
And what do? You gotta, I guess you gotta check everybody out.
Is the weed
Yeah.
good? That's you. That's I'm just saying.
Right?
You gotta figure out.
Probably not. It's probably not been tested or anything like that. You see most of the growers and your processors show up with tested weed for you, right? They bring you certification of approval and doesn't have any,
Oh yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fecal matter in it or anything like that, which is one of the things they test for. You know what I'm
We want no fecal man.
No.
saying? No. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Girl, get it, girl.
There we go.
We was just promoting our puff and paint, just doing some live videos.
I love that, and that's this Saturday night, right down the street from where you're at. There at the, is it in the same complex?
No,
No.
it's in a different plaza, but
Where's
right
it
down
go?
the
Is it
street.
going towards the highway or coming back towards us?
It's going.
Towards MacArthur, right?
Yeah, it's going towards. It's going
West.
west. Yes.
I was like, I had to do my never
It's
southwest.
it's west of Meridian.
Is it going to the come and go, or is it going the other way? Or all in queue?
It's going.
No, the
back.
opposite.
Oh, the
way.
opposite.
Opposite
Yeah,
way.
Opposite.
Yeah, opposite of the highway. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
About 3 minutes.
MacArthur and
Just
10th
right up the
Street.
street.
We're
Hop,
literally
skip,
right
and a
up the
jump.
street.
As you pass Zapato Taco
Yeah.
on the right hand side, right? Just keep
Keep
on
on
going
going.
after
Yeah.
I'm
that.
doing it. Yeah.
Yep. Zapato's good.
They got some good tacos over there. Did you ever have them down there? Used to be old
I haven't
Sonic
had
or
it yet.
something.
$1 tacos.
Really?
No hablo in the neighborhood, so they don't know Sonic. Sonic in Spanish probably means like
and pick it out.
kill him or something like that. El Sonico or something like that.
Yeah.
That's my
I'm
new
there.
favorite little lunch spot.
I'm
I have to
there.
go there because I haven't really found.
It's good.
I mean, I go to the little places, but I like to try to stay somewhere a little closer so I can just hop back into the dispensary and work.
Exactly.
So,
There you go. Shout out to Zapata Taco. We're gonna have to get some tacos in here. There you go. Get some.
Yeah.
all right.
I need a couple chicken tacos.
Yep, they're good.
Yeah. So all that. So what else? Do you sell any kind of plants or anything like that? Do you
We
just
sure do.
what do you sell?
I'm super excited about it. We just started this week selling clones.
And so what kind of clones like have you been running through?
So we got some Pineapple Express clones. We have some quick critical clones. Call OG is a clones we have, and then we have I believe 4 other ones that we'll have coming in probably about next week.
Are they in starter cubes, or how does somebody get there in pots? They already planted in dirt, or
Yeah,
what's going down?
they're infants. I mean, they're baby.
Right.
But we're we're taking a lot of measures to take care of them. So we have a tent, and we are actually taking the guidance of a grower to do everything, and he basically gave us an education on it, and you know what I'm saying. So we're really trying to take the steps
Keep
to
them healthy so they
to
get
make
purchased
sure
to the
that
next home.
we're giving to some people that can just take over, and they're getting healthy plants. So we're taking measures to do that.
Because have you ever been to a dispensary and got a clone? There's sometimes when you do that, they're just sitting out or something like that in order for you to look in that.
all
But we-
slumped over in the
Yeah,
windowsill, all looking
absolutely.
sick
Yeah,
and
like
all
a
that.
lot.
Looking
Yeah.
at- yeah. So we wanted to make sure that when we came in, you're getting like a fresh one. It's fresh every time. So
Right.
We'll take
Yeah.
care of.
Yeah.
We'll take care
Beefy.
of. So,
little tin
Looking
in
beefy.
there. Yep.
It's
yeah.
already taken root, right?
Yeah.
You're not just talking about cuttings. You're talking about actually rooted clones
Right.
that
Right.
are ready to sink and start swimming
Right.
right.
Exactly.
in a good
Right.
way.
Yeah. So really excited about that.
That's really exciting in there because you don't normally see dispensaries selling clones. I guess you do, kind of here and there in this space,
It's hit or miss.
kind of
It's
a little
very
somewhat.
hit or miss. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're full service. You want to supply everything
right.
to there, and
Yeah.
One stop shop.
it's a pretty plant and all the kind of
Yeah.
good stuff there. So definitely everybody go check out Hazy Leaf, and go get yourself a chance to puff and paint on June 22nd. Go paint Bob Marley.
Oh yeah.
Everybody gets their own easel. which is just awesome. I guess they're going to have his face there. They're just going to give you the silhouette. Be like just little stick figure Bob eyes in there. And stuff like that.
It'd definitely be something you can hang up on your wall, but it all depends on how you paint it. So,
That's right.
You
Right.
can't have any
Still stick mine up
guarantees
there.
it's gonna look like Bob.
Some of that Picasso shit, I don't know what the hell's going on there, and he's like got a gazillion. So you never know what's going to sprung out of a wonderful event like this, and you get a when you stop in the dispensary, you get a roll of I keep saying roll up of a pre-roll with the purchase of your ticket.
Or
Right.
you can get 15% off on edibles or vape cartridges
There
in
you
case
go.
you don't puff flower. So
There you go.
And you knock you out.
They've got all that stuff over there.
Oh yeah.
All right. So what else we got? Anything else you want to?
This Saturday,
Oh, what are we
I'll
gonna talk about?
actually, Chronic Docs is going to be in Tulsa.
Tulsa?
Yeah, so
Where-
we'll be hosting a patient drive
You
out
got something on the
there.
website here? Am I going to go there and it's going to look good?
It's on my page. I don't know. It's not on Chronic Docs page. It's on my Carry Chronic page. But we're going to be in Tulsa for a grand opening, doing a patient drive for a new dispensary. Go down a little bit.
Dang, who's that?
That was one of my friends from Tulsa that came down yesterday. There it is right there. Nope, go down. Right there. Right there we go. That's the dispenser we'll be at.
I love their logo. I love Hazy Leaf's logo too.
Thank you.
oh, thank you. We appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
So he's got
I haven't
some-
been down to Tulsa yet. We want to actually do a
Juan Carlos's.
we want to do a, what do you call it, a tour?
Tour, yeah.
Because we're patients too.
Yeah.
You know, and I've actually been to a lot of dispensaries. Of course, not here, but I've been to Amsterdam and I went to a lot of coffee shops and
I went to one in Vegas.
yeah, Denver.
It's
and all
cool
that stuff,
seeing
so-
everybody's own unique flair.
Yeah.
Kind of they're all different, and
All
everybody's
different.
kind of got that own
Right.
uniqueness and stuff.
Yeah.
So he's a gentleman that's invited us out for the Chronic Docs to come out to do the patient drive for his grand opening. So we'll be out there doing that on Saturday, and
That sounds really exciting.
yeah, it'll be fun.
I love the little gator. He's got a little gator in there. I might have to take a ride out there. How long does it take to get from?
About an hour 45.
Oh hell
Ain't
yeah!
nothing. It's around the
Ain't
corner.
nothing. It's a good straight shot and all that. So there you go. And then we can make it back by what time
We're gonna do
does
a little-
Puff and Paint start? 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
There you go. We'll make it back by
7
7 o'clock because we haven't been
Come out and do a
medicating and
little-
we're allowed to drive.
Do a little
'Cause we haven't been
live,
medicating.
little quick come in and get y'all live going, doing some stuff.
Oh man, that'd be
That'd
awesome.
be cool. Yeah, so that's
That'd
really
be cool.
Other than that, right now, that's the biggest gist of things we've got going on.
There you go. Any shout outs? Our wonderful Jovan and Ty coming out of here.
One thing, since you was bringing that up,
There you go.
we do have a patient drive that will be
Oh,
coming
okay.
up shortly. We just did one, but we usually do one every month.
Okay.
But actually, for the month of July, we're going to do two.
Okay.
So we got one around July 7th. We'll have a patient drive, details to come out shortly. And anytime we usually advertise this, usually on our Facebook or Instagram for our patient drives. But yeah, we're going to have two in July. So we'll have the doc there, and we process your application there on the spot. This was the last one we did. We'll have one July 7th, and then we'll have one around like July 20th. And actually, we're actually going to have an even better deal on our patient drive for the ones in July. So again, we'll have details that we'll post coming soon, but we do got that going on in July also. So really excited about that. And we've had some really good turnouts with our patient drives, more than we had anticipated, which is awesome. And more people get cards. I think in Oklahoma in general, I think everybody's so surprised of how many people are actually coming out to get their cards. So, but
We need to keep
yeah.
on going.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Keep 'em coming out.
please, keep
And
on
how about
going.
the diversity of the people that you're seeing in there? Because I'm interested in how the 57% and all that, they came out, they voted, which everybody kind of freaked out about, like how that happened, like holy mackerel, that's it. And so I think a lot of it had to do with the minority populations that empowered them, that say this is, we can get out of this. Do you see a lot of of minority populations come through your area, or how's the array? That's, I'll say, what's the demographics of coming through?
Well,
Do you have people that speak Spanish
we
as
don't
bud
have
tenders?
a lot of Spanish speaking.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, we don't have, even though we're right in the
That's what I
Latino
would've
market.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh my God, I don't know how to speak Spanish. But we've had some situations where I have to go to next door and get a translator for people that, some people will come in and thinking that they can just shop and trying to explain to them they need a card. But besides that, the demographics is really, it's just, we have young and old. I mean, it's
And a melting
just,
pot,
but it's
really.
not a lot of. And it's minorities too. Of course, we're black-owned business, so
Right.
so people that just known us from, just being business owners on other stuff and just out there, whatever. They come to support us, our friends and family. So
I
but
think it's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's like that's. Thank you for your service. That's all that because
Yeah.
that's what's got to happen to change everything. Is people have to take the initiative and make action happen.
Yeah.
Everybody can talk about it but you've gotten involved and you're changing things and you're inspiring other people that maybe they're like, yeah, I don't know if I can do it. Everything seems to be a little bit against me, and then you're setting the role model
Right.
here,
Right.
and it's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah,
You know,
thank you.
so-
Yeah, so we're trying to be a part of, and it's good to say
This
that
is
we're
history.
part of.
We're
I know.
part of history.
I
Yeah.
can't
All of
wait.
us are.
One day we're
Trendsetter.
gonna be able to say we're one of
Big
the
time.
first, people that
Absolutely.
started, in the industry the first year, So that's really cool to
It
say
is.
that, because I mean, I'm sure people in California who opened their first dispensary when it became
For sure,
legal.
yeah.
I mean, that's a good accomplishment, a wonderful
feeling.
accomplishment, and
Yeah.
it's part of history. So, so yeah.
For sure. And your 1-year-old will have something to look forward
I
to.
know.
right.
I know. I can't wait to talk to her about it one day, because I mean,
My mom's a
our
weed
little
pimp.
kids, they don't know. They just like Hazy leaf, but they don't know
They're not in
what
it.
we're what
Have they
we're
gone to
doing.
Have they gone to school yet with the Hazy Leaf shirt?
No.
On? Yeah,
No.
it's the
Mine-
Hazy Leaf
mine
lunchbox. Is that
Mine
the-
went with his Chronic Palooza T-shirt. My 9-year-old. Yeah, they weren't too happy.
See, I have a
I said, "You
9-year-old
have
too.
your mother. We'll have a conversation. It's medicine. He can wear it."
Right? Yeah, it's medicine. Absolutely.
It's Chronic Palooza.
My son
Yeah.
has, my son is, our son is 9, and we have a 8-year-old as well. And he asked, "Can he have a hat?" He was like, "Can I just wear the hat?" And I said, "I don't think you're gonna be able to get away with Mr. Hazy up there at the elementary school."
Yeah.
So-
He did
No.
sneak it on without me really paying attention. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
He was like, "This is my mom's shirt." Yeah.
Right,
You
right.
know anything negative?
They're
he's
excited
happy
too.
about
Yeah,
it.
they're excited too. So.
Yeah, but eventually they will.
You could
be part of the
empower
family
them and
business.
say, "Hey, teacher, go Google Brianna Cersei. This stuff saves people lives. I don't
Right.
care what you use it for. That's your interpretation.
That's right.
This is medicine,
That's right.
right? Nothing has
Exactly.
meaning until you give it meaning.
Oh yeah.
And so if you
right.
mean it to be a recreational drug, it's going to be
Yeah.
but to save people's
Makes
lives
sense.
and
Oh,
all
yeah,
that
no.
kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
And that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why we weeders or a certain amount of us are preaching to use the word cannabis.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
it changes everything. It
Absolutely.
changes attitudes. It's not a slang word. It actually is what it is. Like, well, you have 9-year-olds and 8-year-olds because it's the, like, what do you call the genitals? Do you call them straight up, what it is from the get-go? Or you got, the hey, ha, ha, and the, and the
right.
ding, ding,
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to the old ding, ding.
Can't make
But
it
no,
without it.
that's a good point though, and I think one day we are gonna sit them down. I would like to sit them down and like show them videos of like people that have epilepsy
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and then
Right.
show them like this is what it helps for, and this is what mommy and daddy are doing. This is the business that we're in, and this is how it helps.
Absolutely.
So I would like to do it from that angle.
Have
Because
y'all
it is
watched that
medicine.
"Weed the People" yet? On
Yeah,
Netflix?
on Netflix.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
play it
on
on our
Netflix.
in our
Isn't that
facility.
something? That's
Yeah.
a great show.
Yeah.
You haven't
Yeah.
watched it yet.
I haven't watched. I don't watch TV. Yeah, that's the unless it's like
Keep
World
talking
Cup
about it,
stuff
'cause
or
it
something like
it
that. I
Like
don't know.
touched me.
Right.
So it was a good show.
Yeah, no, that's the maybe we'll have to have a watch party or something like that. We can all sit around and medicate.
And the way that they have those,
Till it's time
the
to
people
stop
that
and
are,
go get
you know,
pizza.
Helping the nurses, how she actually act like the doctor, going to other places and taking care of the people, making sure that they have their dosage right.
Yeah.
Stuff. That was great.
Yeah.
We need more of that here.
Shout
That's
out
where
to
I
the
think
nurses of the world.
That's the disconnect
That's
we
the
have here, I
Right.
think, with
Right.
what-
Y'all
they
being
go to the
parents, though.
doctor, get the recommendation, and they're completely clueless about the medication.
Right.
Right.
And they go to the bud tender who's just not learning about it, and so there's a big disconnect. And that's
Right.
some things that I know we've talked about, and I'm sure it's everywhere.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Right,
There's so
absolutely.
many people that are brand new to this that don't have a clue. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We're needing it. We need more of it. We need more
Yes.
people to help that part of it, because that's the disconnect.
Oh, yeah.
with
Yeah. Oh,
us.
definitely.
That's it. Get involved, and if you have knowledge, to pass it on and help somebody else, and then they'll be able to pass it on, and it gets even greater with more velocity on the movement that way. That's and so if you need some education, if you need some medication, if you need just a good time to go walk around, go check out Hazy Leaf Dispensary down there at, it was 4223
Northwest 10th Street, Suite 101.
There you go. Let's see if we can go real quick on the. So did we cover the shout outs for you there? Did we?
Yeah, we
We
just
went
want
off
to
a
shout
pretty-
out our employees. Our
Man,
employees
big time.
have been very
Trey
loyal
Rang.
to us. Yes,
Yes.
Trey Ring,
Junior.
Junior,
Katie.
Ramondo. That's his real
Yeah,
name.
Government name.
And then also our other employee, Katie. Yeah, and they've been just really loyal, going
This
above
is it
and
right here,
beyond.
O'Reilly Auto
Yep.
Parts, right there. You got everything going on. I know exactly where you're at. I always
Yeah.
go, like I said, I drive by there all the time.
We truly could not do it without them. And I want to shout out some of those people that sometimes we don't probably think about, but our family have been so supportive. And whether it's, coming to help us out, do anything to get ready for a patient drive or whatever it is. Man, I love my sister-in-laws to death because I'm always constantly asking them for help.
Yeah.
My father-in-law is a champion. He always is willing to help. And
Yeah.
anybody and everybody that's been helping. We have a couple of friends within the industry, Austin and all these other people that have been, if I missed you, I apologize, but that have really been helping us out. So we could not get where we are at if it wasn't for all their help. So
Yeah. We've made a lot of converted a lot of vendors to friends, which was very. I mean, you just never know, but we hit it off and have some similarities, and then you become friends and
That makes it
actually
even
talking.
better.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so it's
Yep,
really
yeah.
awesome.
oh, that's the old one before all that stuff is out.
Well, I don't know how often they take pictures, but
Yeah, Google's a little bit behind. We got to call Mr. Google, I think, and tell him to come by and take
Tell
some
him
new
come by.
pictures. Yeah. Oh, you still there? Are you there? Let's see if we can get in the parking lot here.
Yep, there they are.
it's right on the corner.
Right
Yeah,
there.
right there.
Right
Oh, they
there.
do have our sign.
Oh,
There
It was just
no,
before
we drove past
did
it.
our-
before it.
You drove past.
We
it.
have a
Oh,
big
yeah.
banner on the side of it, so it's before that. And then we have our little flags up, dispensary
Right there.
flags.
they won't let us go in the parking lot. They won't let us drive
Oh,
in the
that's so
parking lot.
cool.
That
That
is
must have
cool.
been because the grass is like not green, so it must have been like when it was
Last winter.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Get in there, lady.
She's CSI-ing, man. You better watch yourself.
I like
She
it.
knows what's up.
The
Knows
details.
what's
Let
up.
me
There
know
it is. I'm
details.
telling you. That's like, whoa.
Yeah, mess with
Whoa.
us if you want to. We're gonna look
It was
into
June because there's a honeysuckle weed over here that only goes in the June. Yes, that's the. So
You only think it's honeysuckle.
that's it. That's the. So there you go. If you need some fine quality cannabis, go on over to the wonderful people over at Hazy Leaf and see their wonderful employees and Jovan and Ty and is there good food right around in here?
Actually, there is a Mexican restaurant inside that grocery store that's right there.
There you go. Is that the go-to while you're at the store and it's late?
Restaurant.
What are we going to eat? I don't know. What are we going to eat? Go over there. Because it's nice to have a supermarket so it's not the same old thing all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Is that like a Latino Whole Foods over there?
Man, I
Do
bet
they
you
got-
that's
is it pretty
authentic
cool or
in there
what?
too.
Well,
'cause
it's a grocery store, but actually they just closed down, and another company's coming. Another grocery store is coming, so it'll be another
Right.
grocery store. So yeah.
Some of those cafes that they have are the best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ones in the grocery store where you can just go pick it off the shelf and be like, "Yo, make me this." Straight up, yo. So, yeah. Are they open right now? Because I'm ready to go.
Nope, they're remodeling. Got the
Yep.
company coming.
Hungry like the wolf. There you go. That's our cue right there, I guess. So, Ms. Chronic, you have anything else to?
Just ready to get this week started. Got a lot going on.
When you said this week started, man, it freaked me out. I was like, what? I don't even remember what day it was. What day is it? It's
our
Wednesday.
Monday.
Wednesday.
It's
our
Wednesday.
It's our Monday on a Wednesday.
There you go. It's
Get the party started. We're getting ready to get the grinder going.
there you go. So, thank you, Ms. Chronic, Javon, Ty.
Yes.
thank
Thank you
you
all,
guys so
Hazy
much.
Lee.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you.
Christian on the ones and twos.
Christian on the ones and twos. Shout out to you. Thanks for nibbling lunch today.
we
Appreciate
neighbors.
it. That's what got us in trouble there. People
My
next door
landlord
saying
said-
we
My
were
landlord
stinky.
said, it's a little, got some smell going on in here. And I said, really? I don't think so.
Must be that
Might
dispensary
those
down the
guys
street.
In the back. Might be our guests in the back.
That's funny.
There you go. So that's it. So thank you a lot.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for coming
Appreciate
out.
it.
Larry Reed, the man all week. I'd like to thank my mom and dad who makes it all possible. We appreciate you. The Grinder June 23rd edition. Is that what I said earlier? I think so.
We're going to have to get your life together, Larry.
Fucking June 19th. Larry Reed, the man all weed, June 19th. Appreciate it. Thanks to Grinder Live. Peace. We're out of here. See
Good
you.
night.
Bye. Dang, 23rd. Where'd I get that from?